Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we have a new pick a card reading, but before we dive into it I have a huge special announcement. My jewelry company LunaGem is having a huge sale in order to celebrate the summer solstice and also our full moon. If you have not heard of my jewelry company LunaGem before, we hand make the most gorgeous beaded bracelets that use authentic crystals. They are also made according to your wrist size so that they fit you perfectly. We use high quality gemstones as well that have the most amazing energetic properties that you can read about online. So whether you're wanting to attract abundance or love or magnetize more confidence, more self-love, whatever it is that you're wanting to attract, we have a crystal for whatever it is that you desire. Again, you can read about them in the descriptions. And our bracelets are also made using really high quality gold fill, which means that you can wear these bracelets in water and they will not tarnish. They are super high quality, and we also have tons of other jewelry on the website as well, including earrings, necklaces, rings, and other crystals that you can browse from if you want to decorate your home. So if you want to get 20% off of your entire order, you can use the code FULLMOON and that will get you 20% off. All the information will also be linked down below in the description box, as well as the discount code, which again is FULLMOON for 20% off. And thank you so much again for joining me here for today's video and allowing me to sponsor my own videos. I'm sending you all so much love, and let's go ahead and dive right into today's pick a card reading. Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we have a new pick a card reading all about how they feel about you. So if you are curious about how your person feels about you from their perspective, this is the video where we're gonna dive in. We're gonna get as much information as possible. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jem and we dive into tarot readings on this channel. We also dive into some astrology occasionally, and we also talk about manifestation, self-transformation, and manifesting and creating the life of your dreams. So that is what we do here. And I'm so excited that you joined me for today's video. Also, if you want a quick explanation about how this particular video works, I have 5 different groups in front of me. Over here we have group number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And depending on which group you are the most drawn towards, that is your intuition speaking to you. And that is going to be the pile that holds all the information for you, revealing how your person feels about you. So this is an in-depth love reading. If you are currently talking to someone, in a relationship with somebody, or interested in somebody and you're curious how they feel towards you, then this is the video where we're going to dive into all that and get all of the information. So super excited to get into this one. Also, if you want a close-up of the crystals in order to kind of see which one you resonate with, over here on group number 1, we have this gorgeous piece of rainbow moonstone. So if you are drawn to pile 1 or this beautiful rainbow moonstone, then that is going to be your reading. Group number 2, we have this gorgeous piece of selenite in the shape of this wand. So this is like used for Reiki a lot of the times. But yeah, if you are drawn to the selenite wand, this is going to hold all of your information for how your person feels about you. So that's group number 2. Group number 3, if you are drawn to this pile or towards this piece of fantasy quartz, then this pile is going to hold all of your information on how your person feels about you. Group number 4, we have this stunning piece of rose quartz. So if you're drawn to group 4 or this piece of rose quartz, this is going to be your reading all about how your person feels about you. And then group number 5, we have this gorgeous piece of pyrite. So if you are drawn to group 5 or towards the pyrite, that is going to be your reading. So those are our group options. So just take your time, even pause the video if you need to, in order to see which group you're the most attracted towards. You can also close your eyes and wait for a number between 1 and 5 to pop into your head. And the first number that pops into your head, that is going to be your intuition speaking to you, and that's going to be the pile for you. Another method that I like to use sometimes is to hold my hand over top of the groups and feel which one I'm just magnetized towards. Sometimes you'll get like a hot sensation. Sometimes you will feel like just drawn towards it, like a magnetic kind of feeling towards a group. And that is, again, your intuition letting you know which pile is going to be for you. And there's timestamps linked down below in the comment box as well as the description box so that you can skip right ahead to your personal reading all about how they feel about you. I'm so excited to get into it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. All right, my group number ones, for those of you that chose this pile, this is going to be a reading. So let's go ahead. Whoop, almost knocked that out of the way. Let's go ahead and dive right into your reading. All right, my loves, my group ones. Okay, we have Square, Scorpio, Trine, Saturn. We also have Six of Swords upright, Five of Wands being reversed, Eight of Swords upright, Seven of Cups, and Judgment upright. Your person, I am getting just a very interesting feeling off the bat where it seems like there's something going on between you two, okay? Six of Swords, this person wants things to go well. They want things to go smoothly. They want things to get better. But it seems like also the fact that we have this square card coming up, I almost wonder if there's some sort of like obstacle you two are facing or something where there's like this kind of feeling like there's a lack of clarity or lack of direction when it comes to you two. It's like, where are we going? Are we on the same page? Do we want the same things? It definitely seems like there's some sort of obstacle that you two might be trying to figure out right now, especially with Five of Wands being reversed as well. Like the person that you're asking about, the person that you are currently seeing or together with, like they definitely want things to move in a good direction. But it seems like there is a lot of figuring out to do. And it also seems like this person is holding back when it comes to communication. The Eight of Swords. So the way that they feel about you is like they want it to work. They want to explore it more. But they're also seeing different things that are maybe making them question or hold back and maybe close off their heart a little bit. They might even see you as somebody who hasn't fully opened up yet and they're kind of wondering where you're at. What exactly is it that you want? Like maybe they're currently trying to open you up more. This Eight of Swords like could represent, again, like how they're seeing you. This is how they feel about you, right? And they're wondering, where are you at? Are you on the same page? Do you want the same things? Do you have feelings for me? What exactly do you want in your future? They want to know more of the details about who you are to kind of see like where things can really go. And they want things to maybe go a little bit deeper so that they can see what it is that you want and they can see if it's compatible. Also, how they feel about you, they have so many different feelings about you. I think that they think about all the different qualities of like, oh, I really like this about them and I really like that. And they think about that regularly. There's multiple things about you that I feel like this person is really drawn to, but at the same time, it's like you're a bit of a mystery to them and they're really still trying to figure you out. They also want to know how you're feeling, especially if both of you were facing something recently, like some sort of obstacle, some sort of challenge that you two might have faced recently. They're wondering how you're feeling after that. And they're really wanting you to open up more. It's almost like the Eight of Swords can be when we're going through a little bit of the silent treatment and we're kind of just like, well, where are they at? I want to know more. Or like it can be when we feel as if we're not getting the answers we need. So yeah, this person is feeling that way right now. And also Trine is such a strong card. It's such a positive card. So when it comes to this person's feelings as well, they feel like both of you could have a really good foundation. And perhaps maybe if you two have already been in a relationship for a while, they feel like it's really solid and they feel like there's so many positives within that relationship. But maybe you two are navigating something right now and they're like, okay, I need you to open up more. I need to really see where you're at. We need to sort things out and get to the bottom of it. Like Scorpio is about getting to the bottom of something and getting to the depth so that we see what we need to see. The fact that we also have Saturn coming up as well. Saturn is a card of commitment. Saturn is a card of going through the long haul, making it through the difficulties, making it through the challenges. Saturn is the energy of that. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is really like dedicated, of wanting to make things work, wanting to figure stuff out. Like I see that this person has this really strong pull and dedication towards you, and they really want to see things through with you as well. We do also have this Judgment card, and this one makes me feel like your person is really trying to assess a lot of the situation that you're facing. They're in their head a lot, trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure you out. I'm also hearing that at times, like maybe when you two talk, maybe at times like there's a defensiveness that comes up, maybe out of fear of where the other person is at, maybe out of fear of like, oh, is this going to end? I mean, I think both of you might have this fear. But what I'm really sort of getting from this, and what I'm really sort of feeling, is like both of you are actually really wanting to figure it out. Both of you are really wanting to like come back to the solidity and enhance the positives. But of course we do need to navigate and figure out the challenges that pop up as well. And I just feel like that's what you two are navigating right now. And really trying to get on the same page when it comes to those things. So let's go ahead and see some more cards, and let's see what else we get here for you, my group ones. Let's see what we have. All about your person and how they feel about you. Ooh, okay. Let's see. We have a lot of cards coming out. So your person definitely has a lot of feelings, we'll say that. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. We have the honeymoon card. This person regularly thinks about the positive times that they've had with you, the positive memories. They regularly think about that. And I think that they hold those memories near and dear, and they really want to come back to bliss. They want to come back to bliss. They want to come back to happiness. We also have trust and new love. There could be something here to deal with trust that maybe they're wondering. Like maybe this person, they have like an insecurity about you leaving, or they're trying to win your trust in some way. There's something here to do with trust. This person is wanting more solidity when it comes to trust. They're wanting deep trust. They're wanting deep commitment, and all of that. But this person 100% has feelings for you. Like, let's be honest. If this is like a new relationship that you are navigating, and let's say we haven't like exchanged those important words yet, this person 100% has feelings for you, and they want to know whether or not that they can trust opening up to move forward to let you know those deep feelings. But I definitely feel like, you know, your person, they have feelings for you and they want things to go well. But I do feel like there's this lack of communication. Like Eight of Swords is really making me feel like there's this fear around communication. There's this fear around getting your heart broken. And they want that trust. They want to feel that trust. They want to come to the honeymoon area. They want to open up about their feelings, but there's this fear around it. And that's why we had that Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is when we are blocked by all of our thoughts and worries, and our thoughts and worries are keeping us hostage, and we feel like we can't make a move because of all of those like thoughts that are just stopping us, those fears, those worries about what might happen if I do step outside of my comfort zone. So this is how your person is feeling. They have so many mixed emotions going on because like they really want things to work out, but they need more communication. But it's almost like they fear going into the communication because they fear what might come of it. But I'm really getting the feeling like both of you are kind of feeling the same way about each other. I feel like that's what I get from this, is that both of you are feeling like, oh, I want to get back to the good. I want to trust and I want to talk about like our truest, deepest feelings. But then I feel like both of you are holding on to this fear around it just because of the challenges that you two have faced before and all of that. So let's go ahead and dive into some more cards here to get some more information on how your person is feeling about you. Let's see. They want to resolve conflict. Like whenever Five of Wands is reversed, it can indicate that we've been going through some like disagreements and things like that. But it can also indicate that we're wanting to find a resolve. We genuinely want to, but we might end up accidentally like triggering each other with the things that we say. Misunderstandings might be coming through, and then we feel like we have to hold up because we're like, oh my God, what if I say something and what if it gets taken the wrong way again? What if I get misunderstood again? And what if I ruin it all? Like, it's almost like there's a little bit of that energy going on. So I really feel like coming from a compassionate place and having patience with this situation is going to be the best thing to work through whatever it is that you guys are facing right now. Yeah. So let's see. What else do we get for you? My group ones. Let's see. What else do we have? We also have appreciation. Wow. Maybe there just needs to be some words exchanged about appreciation, about the good things that you both feel, and focusing a little bit on that too, so that we can see more about like where each other are at emotionally. But this person also, they really appreciate you. They really, really, really do. They are fearing, they're fearing like walking away. And it's almost like, so the way that they feel about you is, I think that they're scared of losing you. And that could be like a vice versa feeling, but this is coming up for them because we're talking about their perspective, right? Their perspective, they're scared of losing you. But I also feel like they want you to be happy. Okay, yeah, I'm also getting this message. They really want you to be happy. And if that means letting you go, they're like, okay, well, I'll have to do it. If it means that they're going to be happy, like, I will allow them to do that. But I just think that they have so many feelings for you that they would love for it to mend. They would love for this to get figured out. But they also do want to see you happy. Yeah, so this is getting deep right now, okay? Like this is deep. I feel like there's so many emotions involved between you and this person. There's clearly something really big that you two are facing right now. They want to come out of it and win on the other side with you, but they also genuinely want to see you happy. And if that means like going in opposite directions, it's like they have that in their mind where they're like, okay, like I'll let them go if that's what they want, but it's not necessarily what they want. You know what I mean? Like they do want to see things work out. So let's dive into some more cards here and see if we can pull any more information on how your person is feeling about you. Let's see. Oh, wow. See, look at this. We literally have the mending card coming up. If you needed any more confirmation that your person is really wanting to work on things, they want to mend whatever is broken, like here it is. But it really depends, like, how do you feel? That's what I feel like Spirit really wants you to ask yourself right now. Don't necessarily focus on how they feel. How do you feel? Do you want to work on things? Do you want things to work out? Is it worth it for you? Like, you know your situation, right? So I think it's about asking yourself, how do you feel here? But your person 100% is what they want, and what they feel for you is that they want to work on it. They want to mend it. Okay? All that glitters, new life, yin, to be fair. Your person, again, so regularly thinks about those good times with you. They also see you as somebody where you are like such a bright light to them, and they see so many positive qualities within you that they admire. Like, this person really admires you in so many ways, for so many reasons. This person's also really attracted to you, but they also need to see deeper. I feel like that's what they're really needing right now. And so when it comes to how they feel about you, they're like, oh my God, I really want this to work out, but I also really need more. I need communication. They want a new beginning with you. Let's put that over there. Yin, and to be fair, they want to emotionally heal with you. Yin is the feminine energy, and it talks about nurturing, and it is also relaxing, getting deep into comfort, getting more of that like deep emotional connection back together. They want you both to get on the same page. They're really hoping that you feel the same way about this. And I feel like this person, they're willing to work on things. They're really willing to work, to mend things, to step up, to pull their own weight, whatever they need to do. They're really ready for that. So, wow, my group number ones, that is what we have about how your person feels about you. It's like they're really committed and they want to work through whatever it is that you two are facing right now. But they also respect when it comes to whatever you want. And they're ready to hear it, but they just really need communication right now. And perhaps you're feeling the exact same way, or maybe you're not. But what I do feel from this is that you do feel similarly to this person, at least similar. But it's going to come down to your communication with this person and really kind of seeing where each other are at. And that's what this person is really needing right now. But they do feel really strongly for you. I would definitely say that they feel love, whether this is a new relationship or if this relationship is going on for a while. They're definitely in love with you. They definitely have deep feelings. Of course, the longer you've been in a relationship, the deeper those feelings probably are. But I will say that what I'm getting from this is even if this is like a newer kind of relationship, I definitely get that this person loves you and already has those feelings for you. And yeah, I feel like they want to open up about all of that, but they're also afraid of getting their heart broken, right? And so they want that reassurance of like, are we both on the same page here? Are we both gonna dive all in or what? So yes, that is what we have. That is what we have going on for how your person feels about you. It's definitely so many strong feelings, and I'm sending you so much love into all of this situation. I know sometimes relationships can be interesting to navigate. You know, sometimes we go through ups and downs and challenges and this and that. But your person is definitely like, you know, they're really committed to having this work out. So I'm sending you all so much love. That's what we have from Spirit today, all about how your person feels about you and all of that. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video, and I am wishing you the best of luck for your future. I'm sending you all, again, so much love as always. Thank you again, and until next time, bye. All right, my group twos, thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. Let's go ahead and dive into how your person feels about you. Okay, my group twos, let's talk about your person's feelings for you. This is from their perspective. So we have Venus, Libra, North Node. We also have 6 of Wands upright. And then we have 3 reverse cards, the 3 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands here. So starting off with Venus and the 6 of Wands, this person really admires you. I can tell you that right off the bat. They find you so attractive. They are attracted to you in all the ways, and they really see you as somebody who they could see themselves with. The 6 of Wands, I feel like they almost question, like, how did I get this person? How is this person even talking to me? How do they even give me the time of day? Because they actually really put you on a pedestal, and they think that you are above them and out of their league, to be honest. This person definitely thinks like you are out of their league. However, we do also have the 3 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands here, which makes me feel like this person, at the moment, they are kind of winded and they're like, whoa, am I ready for all of what this could be? Am I ready for where this could go? The 3 of Swords being reversed kind of lets me know that maybe they recently just got out of something. Maybe they are still healing their heart in some way, shape, or form. Perhaps they just have fears in general, maybe because of their past. Maybe they have just different fears of of relationships not working out. You know, they have a fear of getting their heart broken. And honestly, because they put you on such a high pedestal, I think that this person does have like a pretty prominent fear of possibly getting their heart broken by you. However, the fact that we start off with these cards, like I feel like both of your situations right now, it's in a place where it's like, it's really positive. And I'm getting the feeling like there's no reason for them to be thinking this. I do feel like this comes from their past, or again, if they weren't really looking for love, they weren't really looking to fall in love, they weren't looking for a relationship, and all of a sudden it's just like, woo, all of a sudden you come along and they're just like, whoa, this is like my dream person. How do I navigate this? If you two have been in a relationship for a while, I think that this person regularly looks at you and thinks, how did I catch that? How did I catch that? And I feel like they regularly have a fear of like they have some insecurities because they hold you on such a high pedestal. So again, yeah, if you two have been together for a while, like your person regularly just has you on that pedestal and regularly wonders, how did I land you? How did I get you? How? So that is their biggest questions. So yeah, two different angles there depending on how long you've known this person and if you are in a serious relationship already or not. But yeah, I definitely get the feeling for most of you who chose this pile, I think that you're like recently talking to this person and it hasn't gone too far quite yet. And yeah, it's like this person has so many fears around it. But I do feel like there's some of you, maybe like honestly less than 20% of you that chose this group that you've already been with this person for quite some time. And you already know like, yeah, my person totally looks at me that way, which is really cute. They just look at you in the way of like, whoa, how did I land that? And they just regularly think that. But there's a lot of zest here, a lot of attraction, a lot of this energy of like, whoa, I could fall so deep for this person and I could fall deeper every day. I think that this person really likes talking to you. And I think that when they're around you, they kind of feel, they love your banter, honestly. Like they love your conversation, the way that you connect together with your words. And they love how you balance them. They honestly look at you like, oh my God, you could be my perfect match. Seven of Wands being reversed is kind of a card that would indicate feeling not ready or feeling like under pressure a little bit when we're just not ready, or we're just feeling, again, insecure because we feel like I can't step up to that plate. I can't step up to that height. How do I get that? Like I don't know. It's just this is an insecure kind of card where they look at you and they're like, oh my God, they just have you on a pedestal. Really, they have you on a pedestal. Two of Wands being reversed as well is an energy of them holding back. I think it comes from a place of fearing getting hurt. And so they're like, oh, I'm just going to hold back. Like to them, it's like too good to be true a little bit. And so I do feel like they hold back, and you might notice that things progress a little bit slowly. There's such great banter when it comes to both of your guys' connection and banter, talking, things like that. So positive, so good. It is their favorite thing about you. This person lights up when they get a message from you. They get excited. It like rings through their body with like tingles and excitement of like, oh my God, I'm talking to them again. And like, let's say you two meet up in person and talk, like this person gets butterflies. They get so excited when they see you and they love making plans with you, but they are holding back, and you might feel that from them, that there's like this nervous energy that they hold back and things like that. But we also have the North Node, destiny and challenges. Like they do want to move forward. 100% they do. There's a lot of fears though in the way, a lot of insecurities, because they really, they just put you on that pedestal, but they really want to explore it more. I'll tell you that. North Node, this person really wants to explore things more. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into some more cards here and see what else we get for you. my group twos. My group twos, my group twos. Let's see. We have a keep an open mind. This person, when it comes to all of their insecurities and maybe the fact that they weren't really ready for all of this, they're still keeping a really open mind because they're like, I don't know if I could let that go. So I kind of have to pursue it. I kind of have to force myself to be ready because like, look at this. Like, how do I not pursue that more? So this person's definitely keeping an open mind when it comes to you, and they're kind of just like, you know what? I got to dive in more. I got to see more of where this is going. So let's see what else we get for you. We also have flirt. Oh my gosh. This person loves your conversations, and I do feel like both of you kind of flirt around with different ideas. They love flirting around with you and exploring those things. Honestly, this person, their feelings towards you are, they get flutters, they get butterflies, they get tingles. They love talking to you. So yeah, let's dive into a little bit more here and see what else we get. My group twos, let go of control issues. One thing that they're having a difficult time with is like they're keeping an open mind, but they have a really hard time letting go of their inner restrictions. I do feel like they're having all of these inner restrictions that say, oh my God, you're not good enough. You're going to get your heart broken. You're not ready for this. This is too good to be true. There must be something wrong here. It's like they're really holding themselves back quite a bit from all of these like thoughts and fears. And they're trying to see how this unfolds. They're taking a back seat to kind of like see how it unfolds. So you might notice that maybe it feels like you're in limbo with this person quite often. It's like you're flirting, but then you're kind of wondering, where is it going? Is it going to go anywhere? And this person, they're sort of like, they have an open mind to where they're open to it going somewhere, but they are also holding themselves back. And I feel like they're doing that sort of unconsciously. They're just unconsciously holding themselves back because they weren't really ready for all of this, but at the same time they're like, how do I pass it up? I can't. So let's keep going. All right, let's see what else we get for you, my group twos. How does your person feel about you? Magician and the Mirror. They see you as somebody, like they really, yeah, they hold you to a high pedestal. Door to romance. Wow. I mean, they feel a lot of things. Let's just say that. They feel a lot. Look at, we even have the cage here. So they do have a bit of a caged heart right now, but they already see that you are the type of person that could unlock that, which is why they're still pursuing it. It's why they're keeping an open mind, because they're like, yeah, this person could definitely open my heart. And I don't know if I want to have the regret of not seeing where this could go. So I would just, in regards to this person, like, yeah, I mean, allow it to unfold unnaturally, see where it goes. That's where they're at. Magician in the Mirror as well. They want something to happen. I feel like they regularly think about what could happen. And they do feel quite magically towards you. Like, honestly, you make them feel that inner magic. You know, when you meet somebody and they make you feel that certain way that you're like, whoa, I haven't felt that in so long, or maybe I've never even felt that way before. Like, that's how you make them feel. And so I feel like they regularly look at themselves having pep talks of like, get it together. And like, you know, I do feel like I am getting a feeling from this card that this person regularly has conversations with you in their own head, which might sound weird, but like we all do this occasionally, right? This person goes through conversations with you in their head about like what to say, how to act, what to do, how they imagine how things might go. They imagine their future with you a lot. But yeah, I think they just need to get over their the inhibitions that they have that are holding them back. So let's see what else we have. My group twos about how your person feels about you. By the way, the Libra energy that we have, Libra is like known as like the flirt of the zodiac. They are the flirtiest sign of the zodiac. I would say that they rule flirting in astrology, and it's interesting that we have Libra and flirt. Like this person, they make it pretty obvious that they like you, and I think that you know that this person clearly likes you. Like it's clear, right? But I do feel like there's a little bit of that limbo energy of like, but is this person like committed? Do they see it going anywhere? Because I think right now they're sort of keeping it low-key and playful. But wow, we have door to romance, and then look at the door with this owl with all the hearts, truth be told. Ooh, I feel like this person is going to open up to you pretty soon about their feelings. I do feel like there's a situation that is accumulating and building right now between you two where this person won't be able to hold back forever, right? And I do feel like there's already a lot of feelings accumulating. And I just see like an opening up happening quite soon between you and this person. They also really want to know more about where you're at, but I feel like both of you can like really feel it from each other. I feel like it's so obvious. Like it's so obvious, right? Like you both can feel the energy between you two. Both of you see it. Both of you feel it. And then we also have the fates. Like they feel so intertwined with you, and they feel like it was kind of fated that you came into their life. Like it's just so special. It seems so serendipitous. It seems so like, oh my God, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I need to pursue it more. I need to dive into it more and see more. Again, for those of you that are in more of a long-term relationship and you've known this person for a while, I still feel like they wake up every day being like, how did I get this person? And you literally have the key to their heart. And they've had to break down a lot of walls in order to be with you, because I feel like they used to have walls up until you came into their life, and then they were like, oh, that's got to break down now. So basically, if you're watching this and let's say you've been in a relationship with this person for a while, and you know, I've been reading this reading mostly for those who have kind of recently just met this person. I wouldn't be surprised if this is how your relationship started. Again, speaking to those of you who have been with this person for a while, like this is clearly how your relationship started. It started with the, whoa, oh my God, how did I even get this person? I need to open up, need to work on just exploring this more. It started out really flirty, really like, oh my God, where's this going? Maybe it took a while to open up about the true actual feelings. Like maybe it took a while to open up about that, but both of you felt it. Like it was clearly being said without being said through a lot of flirting and a lot of eye contact, like eye flirtation, which you can always read people's emotions through how they look at you, right? And their small, minute body language. Like you've already known that this person is like in love with you before they've even said it, right? But it might take a while for them to say it because they're sort of like, they're scared of getting hurt by you because you're on such a pedestal in their eyes. But yeah, that is what we have here. My beautiful group number 2 is all about how your person feels about you. They are really into you, to say the least. And they are keeping an open mind because they want it to work out and they want it to go somewhere beautiful, but they are scared. You know, when you're so into somebody that it actually scares you, that is where this person is at. They are so into you that it scares them. And yeah, it scares them regularly. But they're so into you that they're like, I can't stop. So yeah, that is this energy, my group number 2s. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. I'm sending you all so much love. What a fun group to read. And I'm sending you so much luck in all that is to come. And I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, my group number 3s, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about how they feel about you. So let's get into it. All right, my group 3s, we have Vertex, Sextile, New Moon, Leo. We also have Queen of Wands, High Priestess being reversed, 8 of Wands upright, Page of Cups upright, and then the Moon being reversed. So a lot of fiery energy right off the bat. The fact that we have Leo and the Queen of Wands, then we also do have 8 of Wands here as well. There's a lot of fiery energy. Fiery energy, I will say, it's like sexual. It is when we find somebody really attractive, we're really attracted to them. So immediately the feelings that I get from this is that your person, they do find you very physically appealing. They love your physicality. When they look at you, they are just like, wow, like that person is smoking. Like that would be a way in which this person would describe you. As well with the Eight of Wands too, it's like they want to take a lot of action towards you. So you might notice that this person, they're really direct with like, oh, I want to see you, or let's hang out, or things like that. Like I feel like this person, they're really motivated to see you and talk to you and get to know you. However, I'll be honest, I am getting a feeling from this group like this person is a little bit more after the physicality right now rather than the emotional side of things. Page of Cups is like the very beginning stages of something emotional. So I'm not saying it couldn't grow. I will throw that out there. And I want to be clear. I'm not saying that this can't grow to a more emotional connection. But I will say it's a bit more minor right now compared to the physical aspects of it. Like I'm kind of getting the feeling that you and this person might be, you know, what your conversations might revolve more around the physicality and the attraction and the fieriness of the relationship. And it's not building as much of the emotional quite yet, but if you do want it to go in that direction, I would suggest focusing a bit more on that to build that, in order to get that going. Because it definitely seems like, you know, the physicality part, it's there, that's already built. I don't know if that needs to be built anymore because that's here. So the way in which your person feels about you, I do feel like they have a little bit of like an emotional calling, but I do feel like this person is wondering if there's more than just a physical connection. I think that this person regularly wonders that. They are wondering, is there more here than the physical? But they are very physically into you to the point where I do feel like they want to talk to you all the time. They want to see you all the time, things like that. But will it grow to more? This person regularly wonders that. And they're wondering where you are at emotionally, what you want emotionally. This person's thinking about that. They're wondering about that. And they also wonder how to connect with you more emotionally. Page of Cups, it's like it wants to know more about the emotional side of things. It wants to know more. It wants to explore that more, to see what is there, right? So they might be dipping their toes into the water, being like, okay, like where are you at here? You know, just to see like where the compatibility is with that. High Priestess being reversed is sort of like being out in the open, kind of opening up. They also see things like, this is just really making me feel like the physicality is really explored with High Priestess being reversed, because it's like it's not being reserved. This person is not seeing any reservations with that, so they see it as like oh, me and this person are both really attracted to each other. The Moon being reversed here as well. The Moon does rule our emotions. The Moon is the thing that pushes and pulls the tides. When it is reversed here, I do feel like this person wants to see, again, like a main thought of theirs is like, is there more depth to this than physicality? That is what they are wondering. Is there more depth than just the physicality? Also, I apologize, my computer just made a noise. I totally forgot to put it on silent before doing these readings. I'll go do that in a bit. Hopefully it doesn't go off again. But yeah, that's a big question for them. Is there anything more than that? So yeah, we also do have Vertex. Vertex is a very powerful point in astrology. So karmic point, synastry, fated connections, turning point. I feel like this person, like, physical is important, but there's a real big question here on emotional sides of things. Sextile. Okay, you could read this in like an actual like direct way of like, sextile does have the word sex in it. This person's wondering if there is more, okay? But sextile is also a very positive aspect in astrology, but I am also getting that spirit is saying that the reason why this came up is also because like that has been a big focus, it seems, of this connection. But sextile is also cooperation, integration, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, and empathy. So this person definitely feels like, oh, we're getting along, like we're on the same page, but is there more? Sextile, it's a positive connection in astrology, but it's not a strong connection. And the big question that this person keeps wondering is, can this be more? Can it build to more? Okay. That's the biggest question. Because a sextile, it's not as strong as a trine. A trine is the strongest shape, right? It's the strongest shape in science. It's the strongest aspect in astrology. It is powerful. A sextile is something where it's like, ooh, there's a good connection here, but is it strong? Can it withstand the storm? Can it go further? Can it become more? That's the big question that a sextile has, okay? And that's the big question that your person has when it comes to your connection together. The physical aspect, that's there, that's good. New moon, new beginnings. It's interesting, we have the new moon and we have the moon showing up. This person does want to see if there's more. That's really coming out here strongly. So new beginnings, planting seeds, setting intentions, blank page. Ooh, both you and this person want to know what you want to explore. They want to plant some sort of intention with you. They want to either be clear on, is this literally just fun and play? Or is this moving towards something more? And if so, we need to focus on also building that side of things and doing that, building that. So they want to plant at least some sort of intention. They really want to figure you out. And you might have a conversation coming up soon about those things and seeing like where things are at with all of that. So they're very curious. They want to see and explore more of the emotional side to see if there's compatibility within the emotional side of things. Leo, again, they really like looking at you. They really enjoy being around you. They really enjoy being with you. I think that they're really proud to be with you, honestly. I think that they're like, whoa, look at that beautiful being. Like, let's see what more is there. They want to get to know your heart more because Leo also rules the heart, by the way. So they want to know more about your heart, and they want to see more there. So that's a big thing that this person is thinking about regularly. I know I'm going off about some of the same stuff here, but Spirit just really wanted to make those things clear. But let's go ahead and see what else they're feeling towards you. And let's see what comes up here. So we also have, so they are a little bit worried right now. So when it comes to you, they are worried that, like, is this not going to be anything more than the physical? They're a bit worried about that. They want like an honest, real conversation with you. I feel like this person's like really thinking about that. They want a real, honest conversation. And I also feel like they don't want to hurt you, and they don't want to be hurt either. So that's why they're really wanting to have a conversation about what intention are we planting here? What are we actually going to do? What is the intention behind us seeing each other, flirting together, exploring this? What's the intention behind it? They really, really want to figure that out, because I don't think that they don't want to hurt you, nor do they want to get hurt. So I think that's going to be something important. But I also do feel like there's a little bit of fears around having that conversation. So yeah, maybe both of you are kind of feeling that way, but I do feel like this conversation inevitably is going to come up very shortly for both of you. Free yourself. So I do feel like they see you as somebody who's very carefree. They see you as somebody who can't be tied down a little bit. And I think that it might worry them a little bit, because I feel like they see you right now as somebody who's very free and very like can't be tied down. That's sort of how they're seeing you right now. And yeah, let's see what else we get for you. So I think having a conversation about where you two are at and what you two want is going to be really important. We do also have healing family issues. So when this person also sees you, I think that they see like some sort of healing that needs to happen, or some sort of like opening up your heart. Like maybe they want more emotionally, but they're feeling like you're not opening that side up for some reason. And they might equate it to like maybe there's healing that needs to still happen. Something like this. Maybe there is also something to deal with each other's family that's been holding you both back from diving in deeper. That could also be another aspect of this, like thinking about like, what is my family going to think? Are they what is expected there? And it's like, well, of course we don't need to like please our families. That's not the point of us finding a relationship, right? The point of us finding a relationship is to find somebody compatible for us. But sometimes those are just fears that do come up. So somehow there's like some sort of thoughts around that. Ooh, I just heard a message that your person might also be thinking like, what will their family think of me? That might be a thought that they actually have. They might be worried about what your family might think of them. So yeah, that's popping up there too. Let's see what else we have here. We have caring connections. Yeah, this person, they don't want to hurt you and they don't want to be hurt either. So they really want to figure out like, okay, what is our intention? What is going on here? Door to spirit. They do feel like this person cares about you. I can tell you that. This person, they care about you. They do. So where is it going? Let's have the conversation about where is it going. They definitely feel a connection to you. They care about your feelings. Yeah. Let's see what else we get here. My group threes. Okay, we also have orphaned. They don't want to be left behind. This person doesn't want to get hurt or left behind or feel unchosen. I feel like there's fear of rejection here. This person has a fear of rejection. Therefore, they might hold back emotionally. You might be holding back emotionally. There's a fear of rejection. I feel like this person has been rejected very deeply in the past. Ooh. I'm also getting that this person, and this could be vice versa, but this person may have issues trusting, maybe because divorce has been in the family. And there might be like a fear of creating something deep with somebody because of how they were hurt as a child through something like divorce or something like this. And yeah, they might be sort of still scarred from that a little bit. But this person, like, I am getting the feeling like they do want to take a chance on love. Like they want that, but I do feel like there's a fear of rejection that might pop up, that might show up. And this could also be what they're feeling from you too, by the way, but I am feeling like this is talking a little bit about their own inner self as well. So yeah, they want to explore to see if there's more. That is the main thing that is on their mind. That is the biggest thing that's on their mind. This person cares about you. They want there to be something more because they are so attracted to you. They could fall for you in the realms of attraction, but also part of falling, we have to have an emotional connection too, right? And this person really wants to figure out what's there. And yeah, they want to figure that out because the only way to pursue something more is to also, focus on all the aspects, not just the physical. It also needs to focus on the emotional. So I know I'm being a little bit repetitive here, but I really wanted to make it clear that the biggest thought on their mind is like, do you want something more? And if not, then what are we doing? Why are we doing this? If you don't, that's like the biggest thing that they're wondering. So they really want to explore that. They really want to figure that out. That is their big thing. I do feel like there's a fear of rejection here as well. There's a fear of being left out. There is a fear of getting hurt. That is also showing up, but it's like really wanting to figure that out on both sides. They're so attracted to you. They really want to be around you. They love talking to you. 8 of Wands. They love talking to you. They love the zest and the fun that you two have. I feel like there's a lot of zest and fun within this relationship. But yeah, that is what we have here. My group number 3 is all about your person's thoughts and feelings towards you, what's going through their mind. So that is what we have here. I'm sending you all so much love and all of the good luck and blessings for your future and everything that is to come. And again, thank you so much for joining me here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, my group number 4 is, if you chose this one, this is going to reveal all about how your person feels about you. So let's go ahead and see what we have. All right, my group 4 is, here's what we have for you. We have conjunction, Ceres, retrograde, and we also have 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and 9 of Cups. Woo! Look at that little situation we got going on there with the Cups. And then we have 6 of Pentacles and then Queen of Swords being reversed here. So a bunch of different messages that I'm getting. First off, your person, they brag to their friends about you and they love talking about you. They also love your compatibility. I think that they have so much fun when they're with you. They feel comfortable around you. That's like a main situation, main thing that they feel with you is like this comfortability where they can be themselves, they can laugh, they know that they're gonna have a good time whenever they're with you. They know that they can talk to you about anything. Like, this person loves talking to you. This is the type of person that I feel like would call you up and be like, hey, guess what I just experienced at the grocery store? Blah, blah, blah just happened. Can you believe it? Like this person's gonna talk to you about all the things and they just love talking to you. It's almost like there's like sort of just a really beautiful, even like best friend connection between you two, but then also 2 of Cups, like there's also romance. This person's definitely into you. They're interested in you. 9 of Cups, they also just feel so proud of you. Like, I feel like this person likes to brag about you, honestly. And they like to talk about you and they love the fact that they know you. 6 of Pentacles here. They see you as somebody who's really giving, really nurturing, and they really enjoy that. And they know that if they're going through a hard time, you're going to be there for them. They know that. I feel like you've already gone through enough experiences that they know if they ever need you, you're literally right there. And that's something that they really appreciate. Queen of Swords being reversed here, there's a couple interesting things that I want to mention with this one. Okay, first off, she is pregnant here. You know, Queen of Swords, which Queen of Swords doesn't represent a pregnant woman. However, in this tarot, it does, which every tarot and its symbolism, it always has a purpose for that particular deck. So anyway, there's a pregnant woman. We also have Ceres, which is the asteroid of nurturing and also represents the mother and can represent your children in astrology. So I almost wonder if this person like thinks about having babies with you quite often, or that maybe you two have been together that long that maybe you two do already have children together and you're just so happen to be clicking on this video. But yeah, somehow children are somehow a thing here. Like, they see you as being like a really nurturing person. They see you as being a really caring person. And they see that you would be a really good partner to have children with, and they just see you as like a really good like mother or father figure. Queen of Swords also being reversed can indicate that they know that you like you're willing to say no. You have boundaries. They can't just like slip one over you. And I feel like that's a really attractive quality. Like, you have this confidence to say no if you want to say no. And they actually find that quite attractive. It's very alluring to them that you just hold your own and that you say things how it is. And that's something that they find quite attractive about you. Also, another thing that they feel about you is, I do feel like they want to know more about what you think at times, because I do feel like maybe at times you're quiet about what it is that you're actually thinking, and they're curious about that and they want to know more about what's going on underneath. They want to know you more. They feel so comfortable around you. They are totally an open book around you, but they want to know a little bit more about you, because sometimes I feel like they wonder, maybe even if you do tell them, maybe they still they're like, but I want to know more. This person, I feel like, really wants more words of affirmation from you. That's a main thing that they probably think about and desire. But we also have this conjunction card, which makes me feel like, again, they feel such a strong connection to you, and they feel like you two are on the same page when it comes to what you're interested in, and it's like you two just really connect as people, and they feel that Ceres, we already kind of touched on that one. It's very nurturing. They also feel very nurtured by you. You just have a very nurturing energy that they really enjoy. Retrograde makes me feel like you've already known this person for quite some time. The person that you're asking about, I feel like you have either been in a relationship with them for a long time already, or you have history with this person in some way, shape, or form. You got some history together. So that's like a definite thing here with retrograde showing up. It's like there's history in some way with this person, some sort of historic connection together. So let's see what else we get. Let's dive into our next set of cards to see some more information about what your person feels about you, my group fours. Let's see. Pay attention to the red flags is coming up. And let's see what else we have. My group fours. We also have passion coming up. This person feels very passionate towards you. I almost wonder if you two have had history together where things like haven't been just flowers and roses. Like I almost wonder if there was some sort of history here where maybe you two have split up in the past and then gotten back together or something like this, because they're still cautious about that, but they really, like, they have such a deep connection with you that I feel like this person cannot imagine their life with somebody else. They have so much passion towards you, and things like that. So I feel like there's such a deep connection between you two. But yeah, I almost wonder if like there's something from the past here, or something from the past that alarms them that they just want to know more about. That could also be a thing here. So regarding your past, maybe you haven't talked a lot about your past, and maybe they're kind of like, should I be concerned about that, or like should I just let it go, or are they going to give me some more information, some more details so that I can just have a clearer understanding of things? Like I feel like this person is kind of curious about that, and they wonder that because maybe there's not a lot of conversations about the past that come up, and they're like Or it could even be that past comes up a little bit too much and they're like, I don't want to hear about that as much. It could go either way, but there is something here with past and there being a little bit of either an I need to know more about this, or like a red flag of like, okay, we've been talking about that a lot. Are we going to let it go? Is it ever going to be done? So there's something here with that regarding past. Let's see. What else do we have here? My group fours regarding your person and how they feel about you. I do also get a feeling like this person might be worried about their past and your judgments of their past. That could also be a thing, and they might worry about that. Because I do feel like this person, they have a lot of feelings about you and they want things to really work out with you. So that could be just like a thing. We also have children coming up. Wow. The fact that we had Ceres coming up, which is literally like the children asteroid in astrology. And then we also do have Queen of Swords here, which is represented as a pregnant woman on this card, which is really interesting. And we literally have the children card popping up. Children is somehow a thing here. Either you two have children together, or one of you already just has kids from like a previous past thing that, you know, this person is wondering like, okay, are we all good here? Is this all complete and done? Do I have to worry about anything? Yeah, like there's definitely something here where this person wonders. They're either wondering about the past or they're wanting to move on and away from the past. It could even be a little bit of a combination of both. But yeah, children are definitely part of this. I do feel like this person wants kids with you. They want kids with you. And if you two have kids already, they want to just deepen that connection because they think about the family unit with you. We also have engagement and very soon. Engagement can be when we want things to go to a higher level of commitment. We want to know more about our person, where they're at, what they want. So higher level of commitment is what engagement represents. they also want more time of like genuine engagement between you two, because engagement, it doesn't just deal with your level of commitment. It also talks about like quality time together. Think about like when you're really engaged into a conversation, you're really engaged together in the moment. This person wants more of that. They also really appreciate those moments with you. That's kind of like their favorite times with you, is when you're doing stuff like that. We also have very soon. So this person, they want to move with you. They want to move forward. They want the things. They want to move forward with you. I feel like they're ready for things. There is stuff that I feel like they want to talk about with you, or at least leave in the past. But they're ready to get things going. That's for sure. They're ready to. Also, this could be literally that very soon there's going to be an engagement. Very soon there's going to be a wedding. Very soon there's going to be a will you be mine forever type of sort of thing, right? Very soon it could be like, will you move in with me? Something like this. So yeah, wow. Group 4. What a thing we have going on over here. Your person is definitely very into you, very interested. They want to get the ball rolling, that's for sure. And let's see what else we get for you. Group 4s, how else is your person feeling about you? We have walking away. Why do I get that there has been history where you two have split up before? Why do I feel that? Or there's at least been conversations about, I'm gonna leave, and this person worries about that. They worry about you walking away. Like, this is their worry about you. So yeah, that's a concern that they have. They don't want that. Like, the way that they feel about you is like, very soon I want to like move forward and lock things in and get things more committed. Let's see what else we got here. Group 4. Let's see. Ooh, okay, that card flew out. Door to romance. Look at that. So this person has very strong feelings for you when it comes to, like, they want more. They're very passionate towards you, and they want more. They want more of that. They want more of that connection. Somehow I feel like a heart needs to be unlocked more. And some things like Kate, there could be bottled up feelings, bottled up thoughts, especially since we had Queen of Swords being reversed too. There's something where we haven't talked about it, or there's something that we've been holding back from that maybe we need to talk about more, maybe we need to open up more about. And that way we can move forward. Okay? And once it's talked about, it's like, okay, we're good. Let's heal it. Let's move on. So, let's get any last cards for your reading here. My group 4s. How else does your person feel about you? Oh, I was feeling like that one wants to come out. Between worlds, peace. This person is so happy when you two are together. Like, all of a sudden, they feel like they can breathe. They feel like they can be at peace. When you two are not together, they feel not at peace. Their mind wanders. Not towards other people, but it wanders towards, like, what if I lose them? You know, like, they're at peace when they're with you. They're comfortable when they're with you. Between worlds here, I feel like they're happier when they're with you. They also want to move and transition. They want to transform in some way. They want the relationship to transform for the better. They want it to get brighter. There could also be a move that you two have been talking about. There could be distance. There could literally be distance between you two, where it's like we have to be between worlds a little bit. I feel like that's only gonna be relevant for like less than half of you watching this, that there's gonna be distance. But if that's the case, obviously you're gonna know if that's your situation. But if so, they're really wanting to close the gap. They really want to be in the same, they want to live with you. They want to be with you. If there's no distance, this would just be them wanting to transition into like a better time, a closer time, a happier time, rather than being in this fog. They also want to change. I feel like they've been working on self-improvement to change and become a better version of themselves. I feel like this person listens to your critiques and they're like, oh, I really want to work on that and fix that and become better. So that is coming through as well. And that is what we have for you, my beautiful group number 4s. I also just want to point out we have a lot of 3s. We have 3, 3, 3 coming up. A lot of 3 energy here. 3s symbolize networking, communication. They symbolize celebrations. We did also have the 3 of Cups, by the way. So this person, like they really put you on a high pedestal and they enjoy talking to you. They love talking to their friends about you and they regularly do that. Maybe you have a history of being friends and they want to take it to the next level. That could also be an aspect of this, right? Or maybe you two were once lovers and now you're friends and now they want to be more again, something like this. Or you've just gone through those transitions before, things like that. Another aspect of this is that, you know, you two are really romantically involved, but they also feel like you're their best friend. There's somehow like a friend aspect to this, like deep friendship on top of also romance and children and all of these other things. So that is what we have here, my beautiful group number 4s for your reading, all about how your person feels about you. That is all that we got here. So thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. I'm sending you all so much love, and until next time, bye. All right, my beautiful Pyrite group, if you chose this one, this is going to be your reading all about how your person feels about you. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, my group 5s, how does your person feel about you? We have South Node, 5th house. We have the 8th house. We also have Empress being reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, lots of Pentacle cards, and Knight of Swords. So the way in which your person feels about you, the South Node represents things that are more in our past, and it represents our past. It can also represent the lessons that we've learned. So I do feel like the way that your person feels about you is that they've been learning a lot from you, and they've learned a lot from being around you already. So I am getting the feeling from this, like you two have known each other for a little bit already, like a while. Maybe for some of you, this is still fresh, but I really get for like, honestly, like over 90% of you watching this, I feel like you've known this person for a while already. They've learned a lot from you. You've brought a lot of gifts to their life. However, the South Node is a little bit more of this like past kind of energy. So when it comes to how they feel about you, in regards to your future together, I'm getting like a little bit of mixed messages from this person. And I'm curious if you get mixed messages from this person too, where it kind of feels like one moment they might seem invested and curious, and then another moment they might seem like they're moving on. I'm curious if you get those messages from this person too, because I'm getting a little bit of like they leave you out sometimes, like 5 of Pentacles being your center card here. This person might give you these signals at times where you feel left out, you feel left behind, you feel forgotten about from them. There might be times where they might ghost you, I'm getting, or that again, they just give mixed signals. Like one moment they seem like they're invested, one moment they seem like they're going for it, that they're, you know, moving forward with you. And then other moments it kind of seems like it's questionable, right? Empress being reversed, I feel like this has like taken a toll on your self-worth. And I just have to say right now, my group 5s, oh my gosh, this should not define your self-worth. The fact that we even have the Empress popping up, I feel like this is totally representing your energy, and your energy is the Empress. The fact that it's reversed, I feel like this person has you questioning your worth, and you should not. And I know that this reading is going to be focused around how they feel about you, but I just like have to say this right now because I'm just getting this clear message, and I feel like Spirit really wants you to hear this right now too, that you should not let this question your worth. You should not let this determine your worth. It does not. Oh my gosh. If somebody is not seeing you for your worth, that is all their fault, right? It's nothing to do with you. You are the Empress. You are the Empress energy. Like you have this Empress energy, which is abundant, by the way. It's an abundant, nurturing, loving, full-hearted energy where it's like you have the ability to offer your whole heart. You have this ability to like light up somebody's life. And if they're not seeing it, then they're not seeing it. And what I'm getting from this Empress being reversed is that this person is not seeing it. I feel like at times they see like glimpses of it and then they're like, oh yeah, let me like invest into this. But then at other times they're like removed and leave you behind, and it's like they're not respecting your feelings is honestly what I'm getting from this. So when it comes to their feelings about you, for one, they do have a lot of fun with you. The 5th house coming up, this person has a lot of fun with you. They feel like they can also be themselves around you. So I feel like you two do have this connection. You two do have fun together. But this person, they keep transforming on you. They keep shifting. There's this shifting energy with them where one moment it's deep and then one moment you feel like you're getting stung. It's kind of like the Scorpio, right? The Scorpion. I'm not saying all Scorpios are like this. Oh my God, Scorpios can be totally loving, totally nurturing, all of that, right? But in the symbolic energy that's coming through here for this person is like this stinger where it's like, you know, one moment they're deep, one moment there's a emotional thing there, and then one moment it's like we're being stung. That's the energy that I'm getting here from this. So let's dive in more. I do feel like you are learning a lot from this person. They've also learned a lot from you, and I feel like that's why there's this pull to, it's almost like they can't let you go, and it's almost like you can't let them go. But maybe we need to reevaluate this, especially because of like what's coming up here. It just seems like this person is stringing you along a little bit and they're not respecting your feelings, because any person who's like going to really respect your feelings, they're not going to hang on to somebody and put them through all of this, you know, this 5 of Pentacles energy. They're not going to put them through this energy for their own selfish reasons of being undecided or whatever. Like a respectable person is not going to do that, right? But yeah, other ways in which they feel about you, they love talking to you. They love conversations with you. I'm also feeling like this person loves that they can talk to at any time and you're just going to be there. Like Knight of Swords is this very fast moving energy where I feel like for them, they're probably making these really fast decisions of like, oh, let's hang out. Or, let's not. Let's do this. Let's not. Like they're very quick with these, you know, communication things. They also do love the fact that you seem to be at their beck and call when they need you. It's like it just seems like you're just always there when they need you. And they do like that about you. But is that really what you deserve? No. But yeah, anyway, they like that quality about you. 7 of Pentacles right here. There's times where they're like, oh, should I put my energy, like this person's just really back and forth. And I'm just going to say it right now, you don't deserve that. It's all up to you though, what you decide to pursue. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what not to do. But I will just say you do deserve more. I'm going to say that right now, especially because this person, they don't see your full worth, which is why they're so back and forth. They're not, it's not, it's a them issue, not a you issue. Because other people, I'm sure you have so many amazing friends that you're around that 100% see your worth 24/7 and would never even question it. So yeah, anyway, diving more into this, there's times where this person is like, yeah, in it and then not. And the center card here is the not. And it's just, what I'm picking up from them is that they are so back and forth, which is what creates this. They're so undecided. But like when something is so undecided, you know, when you go shopping and you're so undecided about something, like it's kind of a sign that you probably shouldn't get the thing, because if you were supposed to get it, like, you know, when you go shopping, there's 2 different things that happen, or there's 3 different things that happen. Either it's a hell no, I don't want that item. That is not what I want. Not at all. Or it's like I'm really undecided about this. I can't decide. And then let's say your friend goes, oh, you should totally get it. And then you're like, oh, I don't know though. I still don't know. I don't know. And then your friend goes, okay, don't get it. And you're like, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, like that sort of feeling. And then there's other times that you go shopping where you see something and you're just like, full body, yes, I'm 100% getting that. That is 100% what I want. There's no questions about it. You know, nobody could stop me from it. Okay, there's those 3 different scenarios. There's also those 3 different scenarios when it comes to dating and people. There's times that you're going to date somebody when you're just like, oh, no, that's not my person. Hell no. Then there's other times where you're just like, I don't know. And we're just forever in limbo. We can never decide. And even if we do decide, then all of a sudden we go back on it and we're just like, do I return it though? Did I really need it? And then we're just like, I don't know. I like having it, but I also don't like it. What the frick? And then there's also the other scenario where you're just like, oh, full body, yes, I want that person 100%. Let's go. Yes. The same thing happens, right? You deserve somebody who's going to be so fully into you. I'm just going to say that. You deserve that. Okay? You deserve that. Yeah. You deserve somebody who's going to be invested. This person sees potential in you 100%. That's why they're there. Ace of Pentacles, like they see potential, but it's like a seed. Like it hasn't become anything. And they see that you're invested. They see that you're always going to be there. And I feel like you give them a confidence boost, honestly. I feel like whenever they need a confidence boost, you give that to them because I feel like you kind of are there for their beck and call, and it's like they can always feel better when you're around, but then they can also leave whenever they want, and that is not a fair place to be. So let's see what else we get for you. All about this person's feelings towards you. These just came out. Okay. Oh, I just got the biggest message here. So we have calling in your soulmate, reconciliation, and soulmate. I feel like this person is scared to fully let you go because they're scared that you would actually find somebody and then they wouldn't have you at their beck and call anymore, even though they're like not actually investing in you in any way. But then at the same time, they're actually scared that you will find your person. So I feel like whenever you try to call in your person, they're just like, oh, no, wait, let's see each other again. So that's what's coming through. That's what's coming through. And one thing that Spirit also wants you to know is you do have a soulmate. You do have somebody who's going to be there for your beck and call. You really do. And you deserve to find that person. And that person's going to be 100% about you. I'll tell you that right now. Anytime that you are with an actual soulmate, they will be 100% about you. Because anytime that you go shopping and you're meant to buy something because that's like your soulmate item, you feel it off the bat. You just feel like that, I have to get it. I have to. It's exactly what I need. It's 100% what I need. But anytime that you're like humming and hawing, it's like it's because it's not 100% what you want or need, right? Which again has nothing to do with the thing because it's the right thing for somebody else. But yeah, these messages just really need to come through right now. Spirit has a lot to say about this. I feel like I have a lot to say about this. So yeah, again, follow what feels right for you. But what I'm getting is that this person, they're really into keeping you as theirs. And it's almost like they hate to see you move on. That's like a fear of theirs to see you move on and find, like, if you found your person and was committed to them, this person would be really hurt by that because they know that they wouldn't have you anymore. But then again, it's like they're clearly not willing to fully invest, it seems. That Five of Pentacles as your center card is like, they leave you high and dry and then come back whenever it works for them. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, we also have this card, fourth chakra, your heart. Oh my goodness. Like there clearly is a connection between you two, but is it a healthy connection? let's see, how else do they love your heart. They see that you have a really big heart. They really do. They see that you have an extremely big and loyal heart. And I feel like that they 100% see that. And that's one of the reasons why they love being around you so much, is because they see you. This is how they feel about you. You have a massive heart, and they feel uplifted by how big your heart is. They feel nurtured by how big your heart is. That's why they have such a hard time letting you go, even though, you know, 5 of Pentacles. Do I need to say it again? They so back and forth, so wishy-washy. This person, they are wishy-washy. They know that they are. They know that they are. The deceit card coming up, like they are aware that they are stringing you along. They are aware that they can't seem to be fully honest. Like, and maybe at times they are honest with you and things like that, but like I feel like this person isn't really taking into consideration your heart. I feel like this person is kind of a little bit, they'll say things to please you or for you to forgive them. I feel like this person is a little bit of a gaslighter, a little bit of a manipulator. I'm just getting a little bit of that energy from them. Unfortunately. So my group 5s, my heart goes out to you, because these situations are always so hard to navigate, and sometimes we can be so blinded by it. I feel like this person sees how easily they can like say something, and they see how easily like you're able to just accept it. And yeah, let's see what else we get for how your person feels about you. My group 5s. Between worlds. Okay, yeah, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Let's see. Group 5s. Okay, maybe these cards want to come out. No place like home. They do feel homey with you. You do make them feel this sense of like hominess. And then we have yang energy, which is masculine action energy. They see you as somebody who, like, you bring this sense of like home, this sense of peace to them, this sense of fun. They also see you again as somebody who they could call into their life whenever they want, because it's just like you're kind of always there. And they also see that they have a piece of your heart, and that, like, yeah, they see that you're always partially thinking about them. They see that, they feel that, they know that. I think that's why it's easy for them to be so half and half. Like, it's so easy for them to be like, I don't have any answers for you yet. I don't have any commitment for you yet. I don't have any like I'm still figuring it out. Because they know that you're already, you know, so invested that they can feel that. This yang energy, it's very masculine. So I would say that this person, they really enjoy like the action that you two have together. They really enjoy the fire that you two have together. But yeah. It also boosts their sense of masculinity. I feel like they get a boost of masculinity around you. They get a boost to their ego when they're around you. So anyway, I know this sounds like, you know, like really direct, really like here with this reading, but this is just what's coming up here. So if you are in a situation like this where it just seems like somebody is kind of just stringing you along and things like that, I would just say really take your time to reevaluate the situation. If you have felt, you know, strung along by this person, because like you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be, dragged along by somebody. You don't deserve that. You deserve somebody who's going to be fully invested in you, fully invested in your future together. You deserve somebody that is going to give you everything, not just half in and half out. Not just like, oh, I'm going to give you like a lot of things, but like not commitment. I can't promise you forever, but I'll promise you like right now. Like, no, you deserve so much more than that, my group fives. You deserve so much more than that. And it's interesting that Pyrite was on this group because this is the crystal of confidence, which, like, I think you need the confidence in yourself to realize that you're so worthy of so much more than that. My love, your soulmate is out. Oh, Spirit has a message for you right now. Your soulmate is literally out there. But I really feel like the only way for you to find them is to disconnect from people who are stealing your heart but not giving you what you deserve in return. We need to distance ourselves from that. We need to fully cut it out. In fact, not even just distance, we need to fully cut that out. And that way our soulmate can come in. Because I do feel like your soulmate, you have a soulmate. I mean, we all have soulmates. And you deserve to find that person. You deserve to have the person who's going to be so fully invested in you and all of that. So yeah, that is what we have here, my beautiful group number fives. So your soulmate is out there. And your way to get to them is honing in on your boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Honing in on your boundaries. Not allowing somebody into the depths and because 8th house is also intimacy. When we let somebody into our intimate world with one foot in, one foot out, ooh, like, oh, there's a saying. What's the saying? It's the saying of, why would somebody buy the cake if they could eat it for free, right? Like there's a saying like that. So we need to have boundaries of like, we're not going to cross into that world unless we are getting what we deserve, which is commitment, somebody who's fully invested into us, somebody who's fully going to say yes, right? And those are the only things that we should buy too, right? That's the only places where we should spend our money. If it's a full body yes, and if we're also getting a full body yes back from the other side. So that is what we have here, my group number fives. My heart is with you. I know that you are going to navigate this and find your absolute beautiful connection with your soulmate. I know that you're going to find that. It is out there for you. It is meant for you. I am sending you so much love. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this video. And until next time, bye.